Hi, I'm Jed, and this is Halo 4. What? I know. I'm confused too. What is this? What is this madness? How do I hide this thing? Toggle menu X. Alright, cool. Alright, and first I was just, I didn't realize I joined the game. I was playing with my friend Aaron, who was in my last video. And, I got 24 and 12, and I had no idea I did. I didn't know I did that well. This is a rather long video, so there's parts where I can't find anybody because this system's like Call of Duty in the sense you can join in and quit out easily. In some ways that annoys me, in other ways it doesn't. It's cool that people can join your game, so if you have quitters you don't really have to worry about it. But in that sense, if the other team is quitting, or no, I mean you won't get like a full games where people commit all the time and they don't want to leave. There's like no incentive to stay if you're bored. Which I guess is fine, but I'm gonna miss that a bit. I'm assuming, I heard there's gonna be skill ranks, so when those come out, I'm sure this will change. I don't mean that in a bad way. I might enjoy this new system, and so in this gameplay, I'm using a VR, and I'm literally just running around, so it's gonna be hard to talk about it. I'm using bumper jumper immediately. Oh yeah, that's the reason I wasn't playing in the beginning, was I was going to bumper jumper. A is to sprint. If you want to know about that. Ace to sprint, D-pad switch grenades. Everything's essentially the same after that. Click and stick still crouch. If you're playing default, I heard that it's a different button to crouch and clicking in the stick is sprint, which is Call of Duty like, and that's fine, but I like bumper jumper. This is a scatter shot. It's like a shotgun. It wasn't too overpowered. I wasn't gonna use it, but I realized it's a new game, so I popped it out here. I was like, oh, maybe my two viewers might want to see some of that, so I pulled it out. I'm gonna be putting Halo 4 in my titles just because it's a new game, and if people search for it, I want them to find my large amount of games I'll be posting. Unfortunately, I have to go to a thing today. I'm not gonna explain it because I'm too nerdy. So I only got to play 2 games. Well, I'm going to be able to play 2 games. I played this one. This is my first game. I'm just running around. I guess I'll just talk about my thoughts because there's not really much I can say about the gameplay. Because it's a new game. I really like the VR. I haven't tried the DMR out. I feel like it kind of feels the same though as Reach in terms of aiming mechanics. It didn't feel any different. The announcer's kind of cool. I've only played 1 game, like I said, so I can't really give a lot of. I can't talk too much about that. Something I really like is the movement feels better. I don't know if that's necessarily completely true or it's just the new game feel. This is Slayer Pro on, I have no idea. What game? What map is this? I don't even know. I think it's Haven. It's Team Slayer on Haven, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's Slayer Pro, so there's no armor abilities or is sprint. Which really didn't affect this game at all. I thought sprint would be annoying. Maybe it's because nobody was using it, but it wasn't Halo Reach. I don't know. I do a really good job, kills. I like the feel a lot. I know it's I sound really retarded right now saying the feel. But overall, how the mechanics feel, it doesn't feel like there's too much aim assist or too little. Once again, that's only from my experiences with 1 game, so if in like a month I change my mind, don't be surprised. It feels super fun. This isn't the first map I played. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but that's because I haven't learned it. Once I learn it, obviously my view will either go up or down. You see those white things on the screen if you haven't played this game yet, which you should, but you never know. This is a scatter shot, and the weapons, like the little white icons you see, are related to weapons. This is to help newer players out, and to be fair, it's never really been that much of an advantage. It's just kind of like, oh, I haven't played the game enough, therefore I don't know where the weapons are. Never really cared for knowing weapons where other people don't. I don't think that's a skill. It's barely any knowledge. It takes you like maybe a day to figure it all out. I don't feel like it's something people should brag about, like, oh, you're helping the noobs. Who cares? Figuring out where the weapons are. It's no big deal. They're not hard to find. So I'm gonna fast forward until I find someone because this is an 11-minute game. Score goes to 600 now, not 50. 600 is equivalent to 60 kills. I felt really steady playing this. I don't know. I have my sensitivity on 3. I was hoping I could really say more, but this was my first game. In a couple of games, I'll be really getting a hang of it, and I'll tell you everything I think. I think the sprint is obviously not very fast. That's a good, I feel. It's pretty good. I sound like a retard right now. The nades there's an icon now. There's a grenade icon indicator or whatever. I skipped that. There's a grenade indicator, kind of like Call of Duty. But once again, if you don't know where a grenade is when it's thrown at you, if you can't hear it, that's your fault. And if a grenade icon really matters to you that much, to like, let me explain this further. If you're whining about grenade indicators, saying it's too noob friendly, that's my main reason for arguing. That's what I'm arguing against. I'm not a fan of the whole noob friendly thing, but to be honest, these aren't that huge. Like grenade indicators, big deal. You can quit out of games. Alright, that's fine. I actually quit games that I'm not having fun, and you should be able to do that without getting a 15-minute ban. And that's the only two things that were really that bad. I haven't tried Infinity, which is essentially vanilla. You have armor abilities. I think it's pretty cool that they have a separate. There's a Slayer Pro and then there's an Infinity Slayer, so that it's basically two game types, which makes it feel less. It doesn't make people think it's not Halo still if you pick Slayer Pro. Infinity is a completely new term in terms of Halo, so I feel like by doing that, no one will necessarily, the new players won't, I guess, correlate Infinity as just Halo. And Halo Reach, people saw MLG as a completely separate thing than actual Halo, and everyone wants to get away from that, and that's what I'm hoping this will be. My thoughts on this map and the gameplay. I learned that this lift takes you out here. I found a lift. Most of the action was happening in these hallways and outside. It's really hard to explain. It's gonna be hard for me to do commentaries in the way that I did before. Obviously, because this is a new game, new maps, completely new style. I almost killed this guy here. I deserve this kill. So as you can tell, grenades not quite as strong. That would have killed him in Halo Reach. At least that's what it seems like. That was a really odd grenade, and I already shot him once. In Halo Reach, that may have killed him. I shot him twice. It's a 5-shot to kill the BR, I believe. It's either 5 or I'm just bad and I keep missing. And the BR does not shoot like the Halo 3 BR, and I'm 99% sure because I was not a fan of the Halo 3 BR. It's a lot more. The shots come out really fast, and there's almost no spread. That's what I feel from this one game. As you can tell, I'm pretty good with this one. I was never really that good at Halo 3. I played it before Reach came out for like a year and a half in terms of MLG. I played it since it came out just for fun. It was the first Xbox game I bought. 360. And I feel like this BR shoots a lot differently than that one. I felt like that one kinda had a, like you could feel the spread. I haven't felt that at all. It kinda feels like just a DMR but shoots faster. And it's a lot more pinpoint. There's no spread, which everyone was annoyed at. So long with distance fights aren't that annoying. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed. I will be coming out with these daily. Bye bye.